subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell. It would really help, buddy. No? Okay, moving on. The street fight is on here in Houston, Texas, as Guapo is just awaiting for Caillou Anderson to come out of his house and then meet him deep in Texas as he looks up and sees Anderson up there with a flag in his hand. This kid looks like a man on a mission right now. Guapo addressed a lot of death threats and a lot of hateful comments towards Anderson, and now it's Anderson's turn for some vengeance as he looks to put Guapo in his place for running his mouth for so long. As Guapo bounces off the table, Anderson comes in with the flag in his hands and immediately charges at him, and we're starting hot here in Houston, Texas. Remember, this is a Texas street fight here in Houston. Everything is legal. Everything legal here tonight. As Guapo is settling on the table and now looks and sees Anderson returning. And he has a trash can, but it's Guapo taking advantage and kicking Anderson in the trash can. Bro is in there like Prince Dookie. And here's Guapo throwing a chair at the back of his ass. And face first, a kick right to the lower section of the trash can as Guapo moves on to the next stage. 2 tables, 1 ladder, and Guapo is visualizing what he can do right here. As he gets on top of one of the tables, climbs to the ladder, Anderson is back, out of the can. He takes the table, moves it, and puts Guapo through 1. And pounds him. Here's a ref. Cover. 1, 2. And kick out by Guapo Terrastall as Anderson's moving on to the next stage. 1 table in this stage. As he plants his feet on, keeps his balance, and Guapo catches him. Guapo looking to put Caillou back on the table, does that, and he's on the move. Anderson back up to his feet with a spike bat in his hand, and Guapo coming with the charge and comes at him with the spike bat. It's a one-on-one. Spike bats in their hands as they beat each other down. And already we see blood out of both opponents. Cover. 2. Kick out by Guapo once again. And Anderson has got to find a way to put Guapo down here tonight. Just a friendly reminder too, Guapo is a born street fighter out of New York City. Grew up watching Bully Ray when he was very young. Watched him ever since the Dudley Boys era, and he's looking for a powerbomb here, and he plants him right into the table with a powerbomb as he moves on. Anderson is very slow, and Guapo has a trash can now. Guapo is looking to put him in another trash can, treating him just like he's Prince Dookie. Ready for a charge, and Anderson kicks it out the way, and he's on the next stage. Guapo following him. And we have barbed wire in this match. Yup, barbed wire as both boys ready to charge at one another, dodges each other. Anderson gets his feet on the ladder. Guapo is a little bit offline. And Guapo trying to get there, and he knocks Guapo right into the barbed wire. Smashes his body.
1.
Cover.
2.
Guapo kicks out once again. And now Guapo and Anderson back up to their feet once again. They are moving on to the next stage. Barbed wire at the top of a ladder. Anderson gets rid of it. Puts it right to the concrete. Comes back down. And now here is Guapo. Well, what the heck does Anderson have in his hands? I remember seeing Kevin Sullivan come to the defense of BJ Wimmer when he faced Steve Corino in Ring of Honor. And a spike stabbing Guapo's head wound, leaving him in agonizing pain. Just might have sent him to hell. But Guapo retaliates and kicks the barbed wire out of Caillou's grasp. As Anderson moves out, the barbed wire does the same. The referee is back, and Guapo is here, and a chair thrown at him, and he kicks the chair right into his skull. Anderson!
2.
kicks out once again, and Anderson is very livid. He almost had him beat. Now Guapo and Anderson on the move once again to another stage. Two vending machines stacked on each other now. Anderson at the top, and he hits Guapo in the face. Cover, two. Well, Guapo's up two. Almost pinned him. Could have gotten away with an upset. But Guapo bounces on top of the vending machines onto the next stage. And Anderson is following. And he is still living. Look at the blood on his skull. Look at the blood right near his mouth. Both of these boys have been taking punishment, as they are both marching to end each other. We got to get some medical attention after this. These two are going to end up killing each other at this rate. And Guapo now has Caillou. And Anderson regains advantage, gets back up and made face to face. And Caillou attacks Guapo, and we are back to physical fighting with the fist once again. Look at the blood on these two boys, Anderson and Guapo. Anderson has blood all over his face, and so does Terrastall. And the blood wound right on his eye, and the referee is just in shock right now. Anderson has to get out of there fast, and Guapo is back up. And he is slow to get on his knees. They were both taking beatings so bad they can't even stand up. And it's for Guapo! Barbed wire thrown at his head. Cover, two. Guapo kicks out again. Anderson's got to think hard. What am I going to do so I can put this kid away already? He's done everything in his power. And Guapo is back up with a little bit more strength in his legs. And now they are on to the next stage. He's got a drill in his hand, looking to drill the life out of Anderson. But wait, it's Leslie.
Enough.
That's Caillou's girlfriend.
To drill all his blood out now.
What is she doing here in Texas?
Put that shit down right now.
But oh my God! She just kicked this man in the nuts. Look at the strength of Leslie.
Fuck you, Guapo. You wanna send death threats to me? Well, it's my turn for some vengeance.
He might be looking to end Guapo here! Smashes him through the table! Cover one, two, three! He got him! Anderson has done it! Anderson! He has done it! He has defeated Guapo! Look at the love she is showing for Anderson, man. And as for Guapo, he is absolutely pissed as hell. He can't believe he fucking lost. And more making out for Leslie and Caillou. Despite Guapo's best efforts, it wasn't enough to overcome Anderson. Caillou did us proud here tonight. But as for Guapo, he's got a lot of pondering to think about. I can definitely tell you all that this feud between Caillou and Guapo is not over.